Can unpaid internships be listed as volunteer experience? Have you ever wondered if unpaid internships can be included as volunteer experience on your resume? This is a common question among job seekers, especially those looking to make a career change. Let's break it down. Unpaid internships are typically structured experiences aimed at skill development or gaining exposure to an industry. On the other hand, volunteer roles are unpaid contributions to organizations without the expectation of formal training or future employment. While both are unpaid, the differences in their nature are important for how you present them on your resume. Labor guidelines often distinguish unpaid internships from volunteer work based on who benefits more. If the intern gains more from the experience, such as training or academic credit, it may qualify as a legitimate unpaid internship. In contrast, volunteer work focuses on altruistic service without direct personal gain. This distinction can get blurry, especially in nonprofit settings where interns may perform tasks similar to volunteers. When it comes to your resume, here are some strategies for listing unpaid internships. First, clarify the purpose of the role. If your tasks aligned with community service or nonprofit missions, you can frame it as volunteer work. However, avoid misrepresenting internships as volunteer roles if they involved formal training or employer-specific skill development. Highlighting transferable skills is also essential. Focus on outcomes like project management, teamwork, or technical abilities that are relevant to your career-changing goals. For those making a career transition, unpaid internships can show initiative in a new field. However, labeling them as volunteer experience may seem disingenuous if the role included employer-centric tasks. Instead, consider listing them under professional experience or a dedicated internships section, specifying unpaid to maintain transparency. Practical guidance is key. For nonprofit internships, these roles often resemble volunteer work and can be listed as such if the duties prioritized organizational support over skill building. For-profit internships rarely qualify as volunteer experience due to labor laws, so it is best to list them under internships or relevant work categories. If your unpaid internship included volunteer-like tasks, such as event coordination for a charity, separate these duties under a volunteer subsection. Always prioritize accuracy to avoid conflicts with employer expectations or labor standards. For career changers, emphasize how unpaid roles provided foundational knowledge in the target industry, regardless of how you categorize them. By presenting your experiences clearly and honestly, you can effectively showcase your skills and commitment to potential employers.